Hey, Justin with Panels Up Solar. I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about the mounting brackets that we use for our solar installation. One of the things that we always stress to customers is being able to access the roof. When you have solar panels mounted on the roof, you still have to get in, clean the roof, make sure that things are maintained underneath the panels. And if you have any other kind of brackets, if you just use the standard Z brackets or anything like that, the odds of you being able to get underneath those solar panels is going to be pretty tough without doing damage to your roof to remove brackets and all that stuff. So here at Panels Up Solar, what we use is we use 28-inch tilt brackets. We end up taking and cutting out the middle section of the base of bracket. And what that does is that allows us to flat mount the two end pieces of that tilt bracket so that it secures nicely to the roof without a lot of gap underneath those brackets. Otherwise, we would have to tweak the roof because these roofs are not flat. So one of the other things we do is we do custom cut our brackets to the overall width of the panel. That gives us flush ends on both sides of the panel, so you don't have any kind of bracket hanging out from underneath. We also mount the brackets all the way on the ends of the panels so that when we are mounting or when you do have to get to the tilt knobs, that it's much easier to get to them when they're on the ends versus being stuffed in the middle of the panels. Having them on the ends just makes life a little easier.
Oops, sorry for the interruption. We'll get back to the video in just a moment. We can't express how much it means to us when you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Imagine what would happen if every single person simply clicked that subscribe button and what it could do for small businesses like ours. Please consider subscribing, and thank you for being here with us. Your support is truly appreciated and valued. Now back to the video.
So when it comes to actually mounting the brackets to the roof, the way that we do it is when the panels are placed up on the roof, the brackets are secured to the panels. We then lay them out and align the panels so that they're all in a straight line. Do what we need to do that way, make sure that they're in alignment. And then we go ahead and we mark the roof for where they're going to be placed. As we go to actually mount the panels down, what we end up doing is we pick up the end of the panel, prop it up, put a bead of the Lippert alphathane underneath the bracket, and then press the brackets down into the alphathane so that you get a good bubble coming out of the middle of the bracket. We then put the screw going through the alphathane, so that helps carry some of that sealant down into the hole. It helps adhere the screw down into the hole as well, and helps seal up to make sure that there's no leaks. The underside of that bracket has alphathane coming out both sides, so we know that we've got a good amount of sealant underneath, and it decreases the opportunity for water penetration into the roof. Once we get the panel brackets mounted down to the roof, then what we do is we come back and add another layer of the Lippert alphathane on top of the whole bracket. Again, making sure that the flow goes completely over the bracket, around all the corners, and allows the best seal possible in order to make sure that there is no water penetration.